Alright, we got the wood gasifier. It's a downdraft wood gasifier. Start off by showing you the gasifier itself. Down underneath here, there we go, is the reactor core. Right now it's steel. Just picked up a stainless steel bowl right here with the camera in it. I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes and put that in. So this is pretty much just a water tank, an arm trawl water holding tank. Then go from the holding tank, that's a piece of a 2-inch square tube with 2-inch flanges, goes to the air scrubber, or water scrubber, excuse me. Down here, that's just a hood prop helping out with some counter weight issues. Show you inside the air water scrubber here. We got took a bunch of just 1-inch pieces of 1.5-inch tubing and cut it all at 45 degrees to create this kind of a spiral pattern inside of here. The idea is to get the air swirling through or up against the walls and take a lot of the moisture out. Then we got an outlet right there that's unfinished. That goes out to some more square tubing, 2-inch with 2-inch flanges. That goes to this here, that goes to this here, the cyclone filter. I'll pull this back up. It's still incomplete. That's a piece of 2-inch square. The idea behind this is as the gas travels through here, it's gonna spin. It's gonna spin all the way down and around. It's gonna go back up, but as it hits the walls, more moisture is going to collect on the walls and gather and come out here. Now down here I'm going to have a piece of 3/8 steel tubing feeding back into my reservoir, which I'll get to in just a second here. Okay, now we're going to move on to the water part of this water scrubber. The water is going to be really hot, so I need a way to cool it, to filter it and pump it, keep it nice and clean, tar and ash free. So the idea here is I'm going to start by filtering this water, hot water, through a fuel water separator. Should suit purpose of filtering this water just fine. Then I'm going to run it through this condenser, or not a condenser, it's a transmission oil cooler with a Subaru cooling fan on it. Come back around here, take a look and see. It's kind of difficult, but I think it's an 8-row is what they call it. Okay, then it's going to go from this, say we'll call this the radiator, to the pump. This is a Harbor Freight 300 gallon per hour, 50 psi, 12 volt DC. They call it a metal bodied pump, but the vanes inside are plastic. So I was kind of worried about that. Decided to go with this extra cooler just to make sure that the water's below, say, 200 degrees. Hopefully well below 200 degrees. Okay, then it's going to feed from the pump to this. This is still loose. I'm going to have to relocate it here soon, probably about 6 to 8 inches higher, depending on what kind of cone sprayer. I got it in the mail. Well, it's in the mail right now. I should have it in a few days. Let's go back around here. Ideally, that's going to come in there. Oh, excuse me. It's going to about 4 inches higher. It's going to come in, and then I'm going to connect a 90-degree elbow to approximately a 2-inch variable flow cone sprayer. It's a variable flow and variable adjustment of cone. So we'll see how it works. It's a pretty nice looking piece. I got it on eBay. It cost about 16 bucks. I'm trying to make this whole thing a low budget. I wanted to make it no budget, and it's taking too long to acquire parts. Spent about the first about a year thinking of the idea, collecting research, getting other ideas, just kind of trying to make my own. And then it took me about a year to start collecting parts. I got these tanks for free, a lot of the steel for free. This filter here is made from 2 Coleman propane tanks, and then just some I think 20 gauge sheet metal. And I welded it. It's really crappy because it's really thin, and my welder it's a bit bigger than real thin sheet metal. Most of my plates, like this ring, 10 gauge steel plate. Look at one of my other videos, you'll see the circle cutter that I made. Instead of paying $150 for a special circle cutter, it took me about $3 worth of parts. I guess this is it for about now. Oh, wait. What I want to do is also show... Oh, okay, we'll show off this ring here. This is my ring, and it's clocked. There's a larger hole there that lines up with a larger hole that's on that ring on the water scrubber. I'm gonna have to do the same thing to this. I'm gonna have to put a plate on it. I'm gonna have to cut these handles down level. I thought about a hopper at first, making a hopper. I saw a real nice looking plexiglass style one that I can't remember the name of them right now. But anyways, I thought, well, I could probably put about 100 pounds of wood inside of this thing. So I might just put another steel ring and plate on there. But let's come over here and take a look at what I got going. This is my trailer. Hold on. Backing stuff up here. Okay, you see some wiring here. This is a 5x10 trailer. Heater under there. It's a 5x10 trailer. The gasifier is pretty much going to go right here, starting off where this drill is, my Hopper Freight drill, and it's going to end up somewhere down here. It's going to power this rocket-looking thing. It was a sandblaster. Well, it was going to be a sandblaster until I found out that the parts were more than a Harbor Freight sandblaster of the same size. So now it's going to be a manifold that I'm going to put a bunch of couplers. Basically, I'll screw a bunch of couplers into it, and that'll feed appliances, chainsaws, really anything that requires gas. It's also going to feed over to my right here. This is a Onan 4,000 watt genset generator. It's going to power that. I'll run this to a nice electrical panel. Then over here we got a Subaru EA81 engine. Ideally, what I want to do with it is put at least one or two more alternators on it, and run 4 batteries, and then run off the manifold up there. And then off the back of this thing, I want to run, well, I should say, possibly off the front of this thing, I want to run this air compressor. And now the tricky part about this is I'm going to need to find a clutch, like a clutched pulley, I guess large enough, because I'm going to have to figure out the ratios. And ideally what I need is an electronic clutch that when the PSI reaches, say, 150 or so, this box will switch off. Well, not this box, but I'll get a I gotta find something that will work and power a clutch. So basically, we would need to, when the air pressure reaches 150 psi, it would need to send a signal to 12 volts to activate or deactivate a clutch, so the engine can still run. But the compressor will not. So we'll see. And then here's a pneumatic hose reel from Harbor Freight. I'll get a couple more of these. Ideally, I want to run a few of them off of this manifold here, so I can run, say, my chainsaws and any appliances that I want to plug into it. Everything's still kind of in the, like, the wheels are still on. I'm gonna have to make basically an angled brace there for the gasifier, and brace it all along there. And it's a lot of work ahead of me, but I've got about 8 hours a day, maybe 10 hours a day I can work on this. So I will keep everything updated, keep everyone updated.